All right. Well, so then we'll just talk about. I was going to talk about it later, but since we already talked about the time gated stuff and the alts and things like that, one of the biggest topics that we see in feedback, or we've talked about it before, was just how hard it is to reroll, right? How it obviously deters people from just understanding the amount of effort, resources, the time gated stuff. Do you think that like that aspect of the game is something that I guess is intended, right? Like to kind of allow the veteran players that have been stuck to their classes, their mains, to have that edge over newer players? Or do you think that they should possibly, you know, as a way to bring in new players or bring more excitement to the game, that they should offer up some sort of re-rolling um, change? Because I think in PC, I forget what it's called, but they have, they can re-roll pretty easily. Like Explorer classes, I think, are able to re-roll. But do you think that's something that they intended for veteran players to, just have that edge forever, um, to benefit people that auto battle, or do you think that they should dabble with the idea of, you know, allowing people to re-roll once with the matching symbols, matching levels, and all that things? What do you guys think?
If they put it into like a cash offer or something for a hefty amount, I probably would just to play a different class. If it's only once, it has to be like a one in a lifetime change that you
Yeah,
want a class you want to play.
yeah, yeah.
But I it's not easy, right? Like for example, right now all these new content is coming out with AF related
Hmm.
restrictions.
Yeah.
Uh they just have to put more ways of obtaining symbols. That's all it comes down to, or how fast they can progress, how fast they can level now.
Yeah, because I think I was talking to there was that new paladin that hit the Absol weapon, and his like he just started obviously, so he has so many like avenues to get through, right? And then Holy, the other paladin from
Mhm.
Dawn, he was just telling me it was his 1 year anniversary tomorrow or whatever, and he just got the 235, right? And so it's crazy like to think like if you're a new class, like when Warren was playing Sia, he it took him over a year just to get the 235. It just feels like if you're trying to advocate for all these new classes, people to play and test out them, there should be some sort of incentive,
Mm.
maybe not for like, everyone, but if you're trying to play this specific class to, I don't know, maybe allow for burning event to go to 200, or like a cash, some sort of package to even
Mhm.
burning event higher, right? Like, 'cause even though it's easy to get to 200 now, like in what, a week or less than a week, it's 200 isn't anything anymore, like you
Yeah.
still have to get, like, there's so many checkpoints to get catch up in symbols and catch up in like 215 isn't even anything anymore, right? 220, it's pretty challenging.
The new classes itself is hard to be showcased because no one wants to reroll.
Yeah.
And when they do reroll, and then the people that reroll of like fully decked out gears from the same class,
Mhm.
and they're not seeing results, they're probably just gonna quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.